Welcome. All right, today's topic, plant-based proteins, pros and cons. So this is a huge topic. It's all over the industry, right? Everybody's doing plant-based proteins. Now, of course, when people first start doing something, they have the best intentions. Let's give vegans and vegetarians a really good, healthy option so they could take in more protein to help get amino acids, which help replenish, and build muscle. And then you get the people, because it gets popular, trendy, that come in and they create extremely poor quality and they sell it. They get the cheapest ingredients to try to have the highest profit margins. So you gotta be careful out there when you're buying your plant-based proteins. Here's a couple things to consider. At this point, because there are so many plant-based proteins out on the market, I would definitely not get one that is not organic. And here's why. Because plant-based proteins come from plants, right? And plants, if it's not high quality, will be heavily sprayed with pesticides, herbicides, etc. Poor quality soil, you name it. They will find the worst quality they can get and try to sell it to you. So organic ensures that they're not going to be sprayed with pesticides, soil quality is going to be good, you're getting it from a trusted source of the plants. The other thing you're going to want to look at is the number of ingredients. They will add as many ingredients as possible to try to make them taste some type of way, right? So you want to go minimal ingredients, organic if you can, and you're also going to notice on plant-based proteins, if you saw the ingredient video, the first ingredients are what is mostly contained in the container. The last ingredient is what is contained the least, okay? So you want to minimize, one, the amount of ingredients, but the first 3 or 4, those are the most important. Odds are that's what's filling the whole container, okay? So you're gonna see a lot of companies use many different types of plants as their protein. You're gonna see everything from pea protein, rice protein, soy protein, they're getting really creative. Like, there's a lot of different plants that they can extract protein from. Your best quality, the best amino acid profile coming from a protein is going to be pea protein. That's gonna be your best one. It's always gonna be slightly more expensive. That's what you'll notice. If you see prices, you'll notice that the pea proteins are slightly more expensive than like the rice proteins and other proteins, okay? Because they're more expensive because they have the better amino acid profile. Now, if you could find a pea protein base, it could be blended, right? But remember, you want the pea protein to be at the beginning of the list. If you can find that organic with minimal ingredients, you're on to something good. That is probably a really good product. Just be careful of all the fillers and the additives and all those things. That's why organic is just like a safe play for me when it comes to supplements, because it's hard to trust manufacturers and supplement companies, right? They will find the cheapest ingredients to put into a product and sell to you at a very high price and promise you all these things on the label, because that's where they get their margins from. So think about that whenever you are looking for a protein powder. Now the pro to a plant-based protein powder is that it helps you get more protein in, more vital amino acids to help you rebuild muscle. Your body needs that. Now the con is scientifically, plant-based proteins are not as good as animal-based proteins when it comes to what they do in our body. They're good, they're just not great, right? They are great. I'll take that back. They are great in their own way. But the amino acid profile from animal proteins tends to be a little bit more effective in the human body. So again, quality there is also king. But I just wanted to fill you in on when you're shopping for or looking for plant-based proteins. And that's all I have for you today. So again, thank you guys for joining me.